Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Fauzan Habriansyah, NPM me 234111112. I will explain the prioritizing health and safety in the workplace. In today, I want to discuss a crucial yet often overlooked topic: health and safety in the workplace. This presentation isn't just about adhering to rules or wearing protective gear. It's about safeguarding life, promoting well-being, and fostering a peaceful and human work environment. Every worker deserves the right to feel secure and healthy while performing their jobs. Okay, next. Defining workplace health and safety. Systematic prevention. Workplace health and safety refers to systematic efforts to prevent accidents, injuries, and occupational illnesses. It involves proactive measures to identify and mitigate risk, and ensuring a secure environment for all employees. And key component: preventing workplace hazards, promoting employee well-being, monitoring work environment, building a culture of safety awareness. The importance of this cannot be overstated. According to the International Labour Organization, a worker dies every 15 seconds due to a work-related accident or disease, totaling over uh, fatalities daily. The consequences extend beyond physical harm, impacting productivity, financial, legal standing, and causing profound emotional trauma when safety is neglected. Okay, next. And common workplace hazards. And number one, physical hazard. Risks as falls from heights, being struck by equipment, or injuries from machinery that are often visible and directly impact physical safety. And two, chemical hazard. Exposure to toxic substance, flammable materials, or corrosive liquids. Proper handling and ventilation are crucial to prevent. Number three, and biological hazard. Infections against like virus and bacteria, particularly prevalent in healthcare and food industries. And hygiene and containment protocols are essential. Four, social hazards: high stress, harassment, intense pressure, and poor work-life balance. This can lead to mental health issues and reduced productivity. And five, and the last, poor posture, repetitive movements, are unsuitable equipment that contributes to musculoskeletal injuries. Proper workstations setup and regular break can mitigate this risk. And this diverse hazard can be found in various settings, from traditional office and bustling factories to specialized laboratories and even remote work environments, underscoring the universal need for comprehensive safety protocol. Next. and legal framework and international standard. In the Indonesian legislation, Law number 1 of 109/70 on occupational safety and Law number 30 of 203 on employment. Ministerial Regulation number 5 of 215 on workplace health and safety. And this laws from the bedrock of occupational safety in Indonesia, outlining employer responsibilities and worker rights to a safe environment. In globally, many organizations adopt ISO, an international standard for occupational health and safety management system. It provides a framework for managing risk and improving safety performance. Adherence to this standard is not merely legal an obligation, but also a testament to an organization commitment to responsibility and professionalism and enhancing its reputation and trust among stakeholders. And compliance with this regulating and standard is paramount for ensuring a legally sound and ethically response reflect a proactive approach to protecting human capital and preventing cause incident. Okay, next. Implementing a safe work environment. Number one, hazard identification. Every task and work area must be meticulously analyzed to pinpoint potential risks and dangers before they can cause harm. And two, risk assessment. Once identified, risks should be prioritized based on their severity and likelihood. This helps allocate resources effectively to address the most critical threats first. And control measures. Implement preventive steps such as providing personal protective equipment, establishing clear standard operating procedures, shops, and ensuring equipment is safe and regularly maintained. And training and awareness. Workers must receive a comprehensive education on how to identify, respond to hazards, handle emergencies, and consistently follow all safety protocols. And monitoring and evaluation. Continuous audits, regular inspection, and ongoing improvement are essential to ensure the safety system remains effective and adapts to new challenges. These five steps from a robust framework from creating and maintaining a healthy and safe workplace, fostering a proactive approach to risk management. Okay, next. The cause of neglect, a real case study. Warehouse incident in 2022, a major warehouse incident occurred in Tangerang, Indonesia, involving a forklift operator who accidentally knocked over heavy racks and two fatal accidents. This tragic mishap resulted in a fatal accident, highlighting the severest consequence of safety failures. 3. Investigating findings. To normal forklift training, no clear traffic management in the warehouse. Lack of active supervision during operations. This tragedy serves as a stark reminder that neglecting proper safety system can cost lives and have devastating repercussions for individuals and organizations, and advances the critical need for comprehensive training, clear operating unit lines, and consistent oversight to prevent such incidents. Next, share responsibility for safety. Number one, top management must allocate necessary budgets, develop robust policies, and rigorously enforce safety procedures across the organization. 2. Supervisor are responsible for closely monitoring daily operation, ensuring compliance with all safety regulations, and addressing immediate concern. 3. Employees are obligated to follow established protocols, correctly utilize personal protective equipment, and promptly report any in-the-field hazards. A truly safe workplace thrives on collective responsibility and seamless collaboration at every level of the organization. Without active invol- involvement from everyone, safety program risks becoming ineffective. Understanding that safety is a team effort. Next. And workplace safety and investment, not an expenses. $7,600 lives lost daily over worker worldwide die every day to work-related accidents or disease, devastating human cost. And 15 seconds per fatality. A tragic statistic: one worker lost their life every 15 seconds due to a work-related incident, highlighting the urgent need for action. And 100% dignity and productivity. Investing in safety ensures worker dignity and boosts productivity, creating a positive and sustainable work environment. And working is human right, and working safely is an equally fundamental human right. Implementing health and safety measures should be viewed not as a burdensome expense, but as a crucial investment in human life. Overall productivity and the inherent dignity of every individual. Ultimately, every worker simply wishes to return home safe and soon after their work day. Okay, next. And building several workplace and together. Thank you for your valuable time and attention today. Let us all commit to playing an active role in fostering safer, healthier, and more human workplace. Prioritizing safety is a collective responsibility that yields profound benefits for individuals, organizations, and society as a whole. Stay safe and never take safety for granted. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.